Today we will be testing the Bollinger Bands Percentile plus STD channels indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel, where we will give you a list of winning indicators, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Bollinger Bands Percentile plus STD channels indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 87 different strategies, with 25 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 80% win rate. We've also tested a total of 898 indicators, with 375 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 97 of the winning indicators. 35 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best to a 76% win rate. If you are interested in a full list of these indicators and strategies, along with their win rates, we have compiled all that information into spreadsheets, which you will get when you become a patron of the channel. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the Bollinger Bands Percentile plus STD channels, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so the indicator itself, you can see we have the histogram style background, kind of bars, not really sure what you want to call it, colored background, and you can see that it also has a upper band and a lower band. And if you look really closely, you can see that it has these arrows here, red arrows and green arrows. And so the way we're going to test this, at least the first time, is going to be just taking these arrows as signals. And so the creator of the indicator said that these arrows could indicate just a pullback, or they could indicate a shift and movement in the particular direction the arrow kind of is pointing in, or the coloration of the arrow. And so for now, what we're going to look for again are going to be the arrows. And so when we get a red arrow, we are going to go short. When we get a green arrow, we are going to go long. And so let's test it this way and see what we can get out of it. And then we might test it another way depending on how well it does. So let's go ahead and get on with the testing. Alright, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal. We get that green arrow right here, and we get a little bit of a push to the upside there. It's not huge, but it is just enough to get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. Alright, the next signal that we pick up is another long signal. Again, you can see that we get that green arrow right there, and immediately we get a strong red candle that comes down and breaks that green candle, and it does unfortunately stop us out. But then you can see we pick up another long signal pretty much immediately, and that one makes a nice push to the upside, which does get us to our take profit. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing, that way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end of the year right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly recommend you check out the strategy that we have developed here on the channel. I'll put a thumbnail of it up on screen right now. This is a thumbnail of the video on the strategy. I'll link to it up in the corner and also at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. It's a proven profitable trading strategy that we actually just released a custom indicator using this strategy with all kinds of cool features that really helps it to be even a better strategy. We are constantly tweaking and optimizing it and making it better. Another thing that we have recently been working on is automating a strategy. We're going to automate the strategy that I just referred to, but it's being a little bit challenging in the automation process. So we did automate a strategy, but it is a different strategy in partnership with Mike from Upright Trading. It is a strategy that Mike has developed, and I spent hours tweaking and optimizing the settings on it to find the right settings for automation, and so it is successfully automated at this point. I am running a live test on it now on a demo account, and in the next few weeks we'll be picking a couple handfuls of patrons from the Discord server to also help in the forward testing on demo accounts, and so that way we can work out any of the bugs before we release it officially to everyone else. And so there's a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Let's scroll back. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 10 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 winning trades. And so unfortunately that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we are looking for. Once again, I do feel like this indicator is a decent indicator, but fell victim to a stop and take profit that was just a little too tight. You can see here that we got stopped out on this one, but then shortly after it does turn and make a push to the upside. You can see that we got stopped out on this one as a long, and almost immediately it makes a push to the upside, which would have gotten us to our take profit. You can see we got a short signal here and just barely missed the short push to the downside right there. And so, like I said, there are quite a few instances, this one here where it makes a push to the upside, that if the stop hadn't have been quite so snug, we'd have definitely gotten to take profit on all those. And so again, I think there is some use for this indicator. I think we'll test it a few other ways as well, but for now it is going to go on the no list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.